Hello and welcome. My name's Kathy A, and yes, it's finally time for October Faves and Flops. These are makeup and lifestyle items, mostly makeup though. As you know, I'm a makeup girl, but I do have a life too on top of that, and so I thought I would start with household stuff, faves and flops. I'm going to do, I hate to do a spoiler here, but I'm going to be doing another cooking video, and this one is for little hand pies. And these are the molds. They make the cutest little pies. And so I just got the molds in. It took almost a month to get them. I don't know if it was a shipping issue because of the COVID thing or, you know, whatever, but it took over a month to get them, and I was hoping to do something earlier, like in September. But I will do something probably in the next week or two, showing you how to make little hand pies using molds, because hand pies at Thanksgiving would be a really big treat. Super cute, right? And they're delicious. So and there's no instructions with them. I was like, are you kidding me? It came in a little box and there's nothing else with them, nothing. No instructions, how long, what kind of recipe, how do you use the thing, nothing. So I had to go online and do a little research to get recipes and methods and things like that. But it's basically the mold is what you cut out, and then you can place one on each side, put your filling in and press, and you get your crimping, very even looking, cool crimping around the outside. Or you can do your own with a fork. You know, we all make our pies differently. But those of you who are real into baking like I am will appreciate this. Angry Orchard. This, you know, I had these Halloween, and this is how after I baked everything, this is what I did. There's only one left. I mean, not from the one night, but I mean, you know, just in general. This is the crisp apple from Angry Orchard. This is a beautiful, it's kind of like a beer and an apple cider mixed together, if you can imagine that. It isn't gacky at all. It tastes really good. It tastes like an apple beverage, but there's kind of an aftertaste of beer there. And the crisp apple is the one I've tried. I will try that. I think they have green apple and they have another flavor as well. So I'll give that a try. Not to promote alcohol or anything, but I like this, you know, it's nice once in a while. You know, they started the Hallmark Christmas movies up. I have streaming Peacock, and I was watching like 4 of them. And some of the actors and actresses are in different ones, in different roles, playing different types of people. It's so funny. I mean, those Hallmark movies are very shallow, but to me, it's like it's like reading a romance novel. You know, it's like, it's not real, but it's just nice to escape and not have to think too hard when you're watching something. You know, after watching House of the Dragon and that darn Vagar ripping apart the baby dragon and the kid, I said, you know what, I need a little break from this. So, you know, House of the Dragon isn't going to be on for 2 years for season 2. We're going to forget all those characters, who they are and everything, but I really enjoyed it. It's a Game of Thrones thing. Those of you who watch it understand this. As you know, I traveled most of the month of September, and I went to visit my brother. My train reservation got canceled. We couldn't get a plane reservation, and I was worried they were going to cancel because they were canceling plane reservations right and left. And I had one shot at this trip. I got it off from work, and we're sitting on the train platform, and they called me and they said that, you know, sorry, we're going to have to cancel your reservation because there's an impending strike and you'll be stranded in Chicago. So I made the brilliant decision of driving from Connecticut to Reno. When I was looking at all the sales, this is a beautiful bra, thusly. It's beautiful, it's got lace, it's nice, and I found it on the Kohl's website. They were having a super sale, like a pre-sale for people. I had Kohl's cash to spend. I had like 15% off on top of that. And I found this bra, but it was the cup size that was mine, but it was one size down from my band size. And I thought, oh, what a shame, because it's a beautiful bra, and it is. So what I did, I looked on Amazon, and I know you know about these things, but I don't think you thought about it for this purpose. these are the bra extenders. So you can actually just put them on your bra. And it gives you an extra 2 inches there. So, and it doesn't show up. It really doesn't show up on the bra itself. But then you can get things on sale, even if they're cup size, you can't do anything about. But band size, this is all about the band. Now they have them in 3 colors. The set I got has 3 colors. There's 2 rungs. Let me show you one that you can actually see. They give you like a couple of each. Okay, here's one here. You can see it. All right, there's 2 rungs on this one, and then you can get them with 3 rungs, and then you can get it with 4 rungs. And I think, oh, actually this one would have gone better, huh? Well, anyway, if you see something on sale and it's, you know, like a 36D and you're a 38D, just get these and get the 36D on sale. I mean, it just, and also too, when with the COVID weight gain, the 19-pound COVID weight gain, all of us has, some of us a little more than that. You know, our band size increased with the fat. And I'm not condoning that. You shouldn't work on trying to lose that weight, but this helps. You wear those bras that you bought that you can't wear because the band is too tight. So, and it's cheap. These things are really cheap. I think it's under 10 bucks for a set of 3 of each size. So you can get the 2s, the 3s, the 4s. I don't have any bras with just 2, so I'm going to donate those to the charity bin, and I'll keep the 3s and 4s because I've got 3s and 4s. I'd probably have 6s if they made them that way. So that's my little thing, the bra extenders. They have more uses than just your present bras. This is like you can buy things on sale that are the band size just below yours and still work it. Clothing wise, again, I don't really like to discuss clothing so much. I hate fast fashion, and you know, Walmart clothes, Shein clothes, all that stuff. They're so bad about where they source from. Plus, to make those clothes, they're cheaply made, they're quick, they look cute the first 1 or 2 times you wear them, and then when you wash them, they get frayed, they get marks on them, they pull apart. Very shoddy workmanship, but it's such a waste of the water, the processing, all that stuff, electricity, everything, to create those fast fashion items. And some of them do look kind of cute, and I like fashion. I'm not a fashionista by any stretch, but I do like to dress nicely when I go out, and people have complimented me on my clothes. Today, not so much in particular, but I like to thrift my clothes, and I think it's the most environmentally responsible thing to do. These clothes are already on the planet, they've already been made, and a lot of them in most cases are high quality. I get like all kinds of higher end stuff. I get silk stuff, I get linen stuff, I get cashmere, I get, you know, flannel, things that are made in America, you know, things that aren't made in sweatshops. And we call them sweatshops, and they've been kind of avoiding that word, but a lot of Chinese factories that create these clothes that are, they don't treat their employees very well. And they hire children to do things, and they don't treat them very well. They don't give them much time off, they don't pay them very well, and they get punished. They get docked in pay if they make mistakes, or if something goes wrong with their garments that they're working. They're paid by piecework, so they have to go very fast, but they have to be very efficient. So I just can't condone that, and I will not do it. And I've gotten so many offers from places to model clothes and stuff, and being a curvy gal, I'm not comfortable there anyway, but even still, I'm not going to help a fast fashion place like Shein and a few of the other ones. So anyway, in case you were curious. Speaking of clothes, now if you have a scarf And you know, a lot of times when we have a shawl or a scarf, when we put it on, this isn't the right shirt to wear with this particular shawl, but you know, wouldn't it be nice to have a clasp on it? You know, a clasp. And I sell these on Amazon, and what they are, you can see this, they have a little clip on one side, and that clips to your clothing, and that has a hook on the other end, and then this one clips to this side, and it has a hole in it, so you can connect them together and create from anything. You can create a really nice piece of clothing. You can make a like a shawl into a cape kind of a thing, and you can just use a regular piece of fabric. Let me just try it. And I'll use a different one. This one comes with 4 different ones. With anything, you know, and create a really nice you can do this with anything and create a beautiful item of clothing. This is just a piece of fabric. So if you have a large scarf or something like that, you can really dress it up. And these things come in silver, gold, rose gold. This set has 4 different variations, and it's just a really nice addition to your wardrobe and to help you use pieces in a kind of unique way. So I really like that. Those are garment fasteners, and they can't be any easier to work with. Really cool. So I thought I would share that with you. Baking season is upon us. So one thing that I do a lot is I bake. I use a lot of ingredients. I make things from scratch. I use the tablespoon and the teaspoon a lot. Most of these things are attached together with some kind of ring. So say I'm using the teaspoon, I'm done with it. Well, none of these have been used, but now they're flopping around with it. So there is this, and this is a spoon, magnetized spoon. It has all of them with a magnet in the middle. They're very clearly marked. There's a scooper side on one side. Let me just show you with the largest one so you can see it. There's a scooper side on one side and a round one on the other side. And they are clearly marked what they are, but you get 2 of each on here, and they all stick together, which means that when you are done using them, like if I'm just using the teaspoon, these others are all separate from that. I don't have to worry about washing them or, you know, using them up or getting them dirty or anything. I can use just the spoon I want. And this, which I didn't even know existed, is a leveler. When you pour something in there, you can just level it off with the leveler. And that's on the very top of this little grouping. But it stays put in your drawer. It's just the cleverest thing. And as a baker, this is so freaking annoying to me because, you know, I use my tablespoon of vanilla, and then I still need to use the teaspoon, and some of this drips down, and you know, I use the teaspoon, and then I'm like, oh, I need a half teaspoon of something. Oh, I need another teaspoon. I gotta wash this up. These are in the way. It's just a really nice way to store these things and to keep these things so that it's easier for you to use. So I think it's the coolest invention, and I think it's under $8 for this set, and they are well worth it. They wash nicely, they stay put, and no more of this. No more of this. All of these things I do have linked below. Hate to sound all salesman-y about it, but okay, we're gonna get into makeup or what here? How about hair? Okay, hair. Speaking of hair stuff, this was in my Sephora order. I did get some of those items. I will discuss them with you. I cannot believe I didn't even mention one of them before. I don't think I mentioned this either. It's the Wow spray. It is a hair conditioning spray. After you've already styled and dried your hair, You spray a little of this on and zhuzh it through, and then just comb it, and you will see shine. You will feel softness. It completely changed the texture of my hair to beautiful, supple. Oh my goodness. Yep. They have different versions of this. This is expensive as heck, so I only got a small one because I thought, you know, I got some nice hair products. You know, I don't see, you know, why I need to bother with any more, you know, but this stuff, everybody's talking about it, and there's a reason for it. Wow. And this is the Dream Coat Hair Finishing Spray. Really good. Oh my gosh. This is, this is Sonia Roselli. I have talked about it many times. This is the Sex Appeal exfoliant. I use this every day. This is a backup. It's still in its seal. It's a backup. I don't do backups. I don't have backups, but I have a backup of this because I absolutely love it. And she's having a 30% site-wide sale. This is something you should really invest in. Sex Appeal. It's an exfoliant. Use the code SNAILMAIL, and you will get this for 30% off. I'm telling you, this is the exfoliant I use. It's in my shower. I have the backup, and I have a second backup, I think, in my bathroom under the sink. It's that good. It's that good. And I don't mess around with my exfoliants, and it really makes a huge difference in how your makeup goes on when you use an exfoliant spray. So what I do is I shield my eyes, I spray this, I make the circular motions, and it just takes off that outer layer of skin that just doesn't sludge off on its own anymore. Younger people still produce the stuff that sludges off. Every 28 days you sludge off a layer of skin. As you get older, that doesn't sludge off so easily, and it gets packed up, and that's what causes a lot of the dry patches we have. So using an exfoliant is kind of the best thing you can do. And this is gentle, it's good. She is a makeup artist, and a lot of makeup artists use this stuff. So Sex Appeal, and it is 30% off if you use snail mail on her website, soniaroselli.com. Fail. Okay, being Frenchy. This is something that I kept hearing about, I kept seeing ads for it. She is a Instagram influencer. She got her own brand. These are supposed to have mood enhancing scents to them. They had a lavender one, they have an amber vanilla one, they had like a pine, I think I got the pine scent. God, what did I get? Citrus Amber, Awaken and Uplift. Okay, she has, there's like a body lotion, bath bomb, a soap. There was all kinds of stuff here in the different flavors. Now, if you like Billie Eilish's new perfume, the Billie Eilish perfume, the Vanilla Amber smelled exactly like it. Has a musk finish, soft musk finish. It has that vanilla amber tobacco bourbon kind of top note. I couldn't stand any of it, and I just can't justify the cost. The lavender's supposed to help you sleep and relax. This one's supposed to help wake you up. It did nothing for me. And they have this in Target. It's got its own end cap. It's on the end with all of them. It's one of these things that it went viral. So I got it, you know, because it went viral. I'm such a sap. Oh my God. It's like 15 bucks for a frickin' body lotion. I'm not going to do it. Just not. It didn't work. Nope. Embryolisse. I'm almost to the end of my tube. I did order some more. Embryolisse is a, this is the Latte Creme Concentrate. Now, there's a lot of different blue packaging for the Embryolisse stuff, and they're all different titles. They all do slightly different things. Some are cleansers, some are moisturizers, light moisturizers, and some are heavy duty. This one is a multi-purpose thing, and it's in a lot of kits for makeup artists for a reason. Basically, it's a moisturizer. You can use it as a primer under makeup. It works much the same way that Magic Cream does from Charlotte Tilbury. And it also will remove makeup. You can put a little on a Q-tip and it will remove makeup as well without harming anything underneath. It's actually quite good. So for those three purposes, this Embryolisse is in the kits of many makeup artists. I've talked about it in the past. I'm almost out of it. I did order some more online from Amazon, and I got I'm just going through one at a time, you know. Just I don't get big containers, bulky containers, because sometimes it takes so long to get through something. It goes stale, or it can go bad, so I'd rather get a bunch of small ones than get one big one. Yep. Big surprise in the store was an eye cream that has a tint to it from L'Oreal. As you know, I'm not a big fan of L'Oreal, but this was nice. This is the L'Oreal eye cream. Let me just put my glass on, see what it is. Eye cream in a concealer. It's 5% pure hyaluronic acid. I have shade W12 Fair. And boy, is this a beautiful eye cream. It goes on nicely. It acts like an eye cream, so it is skincare. But just like the Honest Beauty one, Honest Beauty has one too, but this one I like better. It's extremely emollient, like an eye cream. There is a slight tint there. You can get different shades, just like their serum foundation, the L'Oreal Serum Foundation. You can get different shades in the concealer eye cream, and I think it's a genius thing. I know Honest Beauty already did this with a tinted eye cream, but theirs is kind of light orange. I didn't really like it. It worked okay, but this has a little bit more pigmentation to it, so that it actually, you could use it as a concealer substitute or just as a pump up right before you use your real concealer. If you've got some severe darkness under your eyes, I would say this isn't enough. But if you're just in general, just want to have a little bit of brightening and smoothing, this is fabulous. And I hate to say the word fabulous in conjunction with L'Oreal, because I just don't like those people. But I like to be fair. When I'm talking about a product, I try not to get too political. It's like loving Bing Crosby's White Christmas, but not liking him, you know? I don't like him. Or, you know, even like, you know, certain artists, they were real jerks in real life, but geez, the music or the movies they produced or whatever, you know, Alfred Hitchcock supposedly was a total jerk. But like, I love his movies. Woody Allen, you know, I love his movies. So it's like, you know, I'm not going to enjoy the movie because I don't like him. You know, how many people do you listen to your music or watch movies of? You have no idea what those people are like. Look at Harvey Weinstein. He was in charge of a lot of things that you like and enjoy. You don't want to support him. But this, L'Oreal, I don't want to get too much on the soapbox, sorry. This is the L'Oreal concealer in an eye cream, and it is available in the drugstore. Probably at some overblown price right now. Everything in the drugstore is like outrageously priced. I'm like, are you kidding me? Ugh. From Amazon, these are those little puffs, but they're shaped nicely. They're shaped like little pizza slices. Of course, I'd say pizza slice. You can get right in there with your powder or your, you know, smoothing out your concealer, or, you know, anything. You can do anything with these. They wash up nicely. I think I got a 5 or 6 to a pack one. I'll link it below. These are really nice. Powder puffs are great. I mean, you can use powder puffs. I've used powder puffs. Where's my other one? I've used powder puffs for years, and I find that they're great for even for applying blushes and highlighters. So this is a terrific little deal, and they do wash up. I do wash my powder puffs once a week. I do believe in good hygiene for makeup. Mayron, this is such an enigma for me. Mayron is famous in the makeup world as being good for theater makeup, good for makeup artists to use. A lot of those palettes are sold. Don't get the one on Amazon. Oh my God. I keep getting the same one back that I sent back to them that has my finger marks in it. They keep sending the same one back to me because they don't realize they're different shade combinations. And if you bought shade 1B, they're giving you 2C, and they don't know the difference because they're all going into the same. Amazon isn't always the best way for everything. But anyway, single color, I felt sure from looking at this that I would be this color in Mayron's makeup. And this is supposed to be like the perfect blending makeup for makeup artists, for theater people, things like that. It is a greasy kind of makeup, so it is good for theater. This is shade LT3, light 3. This is light 3, and this is, now the formulation is nice, but the color is like 2 shades too light for me. And I know that with a cream stick foundation, you would like to have, it even says light 3 on the top. Hello, it's probably a sample. Yeah, it's hard to get a good shade because for yourself, you know, and at the Makeup Academy, they tell us you should get 4 shades of foundation. You should get a very, very light one, a mid-tone one, a medium dark, and a very deep shade. And between those 4 shades, you should be able to get something that's close for everybody if you get a neutral. Mayron makes a really nice makeup. You really have to get one of the little sets from their website that has different shades in it, and then see for yourself which shade you are before you order a single of the real. They're not very expensive, it's just they're finicky. Now, a makeup that I am blown away by, and it's such a surprise, is the Essence 16-Hour Cover. Oh my goodness, this over the top of any bad foundation, smooths it out, makes it look nice. This on itself is a wonderful makeup. It comes with a little like, you know, a spongy pad thing that you can use. It works okay. It's got a mirror in there. Oh my goodness. The only thing now I will say is that it runs very light. And I have shade 5 and shade 7. And the difference in the shades, like anything below 5, is way, so you can see the difference here. Let me see if you can see the difference. I'm between the two somewhere. I just think, and I'm like a medium light, usually NC20 in MAC, and what am I, in NARS on Vienna. That's coming up. Anyway, these are on sale right now at Ulta, and I think they're like $3 or $4. They're normally like $6 or $7. It's the best powder makeup I've ever used. And you can put it over the top of crappy cream makeup, which I have just recently had to deal with, and it makes that look good. So this is awesome, absolutely awesome. This is a makeup of the year for powder makeup. Unbelievable. I am just blown away. Essence 16-Hour. And it's on sale at Ulta now for like $3 or $4. Who knew? I did try, and it's been a while, but I did try the Wet n Wild. I have the dewy and the matte. I tried both. They still are crappy. I don't know. Everybody likes this and says it's worth it, and it's just like, I think they're comparing it with Estee Lauder's Double Wear. And you know what? I don't like that one. Maybe that's why I don't like these. Doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. So, star of the show, NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I completely forgot to even mention that I had this on order, and it came. It came yesterday. I'm like, oh geez, you know, I didn't discuss this. Is like, I swatched it in store, and you know, I tried this when I got a sample of this, I don't know, maybe it was a year ago when it first came out. I swatched it and went, you know, I had a light shade, it was too light, it had all the little particle looking things in it, and I thought, this is no good. What's everybody screaming about? Well, I swatched it in store last week during the sale. I went in and they didn't have any of the shade left, so I ordered it online because I couldn't find it anywhere. It's a popular one. It's called Vienna. Punjab is the next one. So Vienna is the last light cool before you go into the mediums, and Punjab was the first medium, and that was awfully dark. So this is the perfect shade for me. I'm wearing it now. I'm wearing Vienna from NARS Light Reflecting. Now you do need to have skincare. You do need to have a good, I have Charlotte's Magic Cream underneath this. It plays well with others. My blushes, everything look nice over the top. I have never liked a NARS foundation ever. I have never liked them. I like their blushes. I like their lipsticks, some of them. I've never liked this. But this, the Light Reflecting Foundation, probably gonna make one of my top 2 foundations of the year this year. I haven't decided yet who's gonna win that little spot. Maybe I haven't met it yet. I'm working on it. As you know, I had like 20 foundations in my Sephora sale thing that I just went over. I went over the Patrick Ta, I went over, you know, the Rare Beauty, I went over the Hourglass. This tops them all and tops pretty much anything else I have in the collection right now. So it is the Light Reflecting Foundation from NARS. Absolutely stunning. And with the sale going on, we only have a couple days left, gals. Pick it up. You gotta shake it up. And that's another thing. You have to remember when you've got a liquid foundation to shake it up before you use it. If you just take a foundation out of the box and go splurt, you're gonna get not the foundation correctly mixed together. So try to remember that. I forgot it a lot, and I think maybe I did that with this when I first tried it. I forgot to shake it up. I don't know. But holy cow, this is fabulous. Fabulous. Colors of Autumn. They're pretty much gone. My mother used to call it rusty leaves when everything went. Most of the maple leaves have fallen, and the oak leaves, which are kind of a brown rusty color, are still on the trees and dropping last. But the colors of Autumn, oh my gosh, I really enjoyed Autumn this year. Really enjoyed it. Took a lot of day trips. I did visit a cemetery, but I'm not going to do that again this year. I'll wait another year and do something. Nothing profound happened this time. I went to a different cemetery and nothing profound happened. So Sephora, they discontinued Dusk. And this is the kind of highlighter that actually can give you kind of almost a oil painted look, airbrushed oil painted look. I love this. During the sale I said, oh, I gotta get another one of these for backup, which, you know, again, I don't like to do backup, but I've got a big indent in this and I love it. So what happens? I go to Sephora and she goes, oh, that's been discontinued. They make the duos now to take the place of these. And I said, well, which one is this one? And she goes, I don't think they make that one anymore, but, you know, Aurora is the closest one. It's a combination of a light and a darker one than this, but they look like blended together, they might come close. So I'm gonna try them Sephora cancels out things so quickly. You just get used to something, you love it, and it's gone. And the Sephora collection brand, I don't know if they have distributor problems or shipping issues or factory problems, I don't know, but dang, I wish they hadn't discontinued that. Profusion, this is the highlight and contour palette. This, I was in a Massachusetts Walmart and they have Profusion. I don't have Profusion at any of my local Walmarts, so I have to either order it from them online, sight unseen, or I can go in and actually look at the colors. This has some beautiful basic contour colors, bronze colors, really beautiful, and the beautiful, beautiful highlight colors. This one in particular is just so nice. I don't know if I can, it's really hard when I've got such strong studio lights. I'm so sorry. I'm like a Hollywood actress. I gotta have a strong front light to get rid of all the grit. So, okay, beautiful. I don't feel as affectionate though over their eye palettes. I did get a couple of their eye palettes. The chocolates and the Love Struck. They're only around 10 bucks each. You get like a million shades in here for 10 bucks. No mirror, but I don't care about that. But this color, you know, there's some good colors in here. Not all of them are good. And then in this one, the Love Struck one, this was chocolates. I don't know where green comes to play in that. Where does green come to play with chocolates? And then this one is called Love Struck. Let me just pull the sheet off here so you can see them a little better. There you go. There you go. You can see it a little bit better. Really nice. I mean, some of these colors, this beautiful light white gold color is a shimmer. It looks so pretty. I have it on my eyes now. My eyes are from the chocolate palette and this one. Really nice. I find that with a lot of these cheapy palettes, you know, you can find some good ones. The thing with some of these, so you have to be careful with, just like fast fashion, you don't know, some of the content of these things might have some cheap fillers. The Five Below makeup, a lot of that is cheap fillers, cheap stuff, low payout, really pretty colors, but then you get them home and you can't get any kind of a color payout. So, and also you don't know if they're coming from a hygienic factory or not, especially, you know, like fast fashion makeup can, you know, you're attracted by a low price and you're paying $3 for a palette that has 20 shades in it. Be suspect. Be suspect over that. Yeah. Okay. I forgot to mention Krista. I talked about this yesterday. It's a beautiful blush and I absolutely love this color. I don't have this color in my collection in any form, and I think I'm going to get the full size when I return something else that I bought at Sephora. That's coming up. Yeah, these, you know, Benefit always has had great blushes. And again, it's one of those things that people forget to talk about because they just got so many new things. Everybody's, you know, the newest, greatest, wildest thing. And then they forget about the classics. But these are new colors for Benefit. Krista and S.H.E, I think is the other one. Yeah, really pretty, really pretty. And S.H.E looks like a common color that I have in my collection, but Krista, I don't have that because I wouldn't have bought a neon color pinky coral like that. But it looks, I have it on, it looks so pretty. See, you have to step outside your comfort zone sometimes. Disappointed am I. Oh my gosh. This is the LA Girl. This is their holiday collection. LA Girl. Last year's and the years before were pretty good. I think the very first year they did it when it was the big gold palette. That was stunning. We all were yakking about that one. Last year they had two palettes that came out. This year, this is their no mirror. I don't care about that so much. But look at these colors don't do anything for me. Nothing. Nothing. The color payout isn't that great. Some of them are very light, like toppers. If you like something like that. It's just meh. It's cheap. It feels cheap. It doesn't work well. There's a couple good colors in here, but not worth the price of the palette. I think it's 20 bucks. Come on. No. Just no. I'm taking this back. Sorry, CVS. Taking it back. So this is the Dazzle All the Way palette from LA Girl. It's a fail this year. It's a fail. I got this off of Amazon because it looks so good. You know, in the ad, Amazon has very deceptive photos with their products. This is a 35 color palette from S.H.E Makeup. S.H.E Makeup, and this is called Leaves. It's 35 shades. Very much like a Morphe situation. I think they probably get their stuff processed in the same plant. There is a mirror here. I'll just cover that up. Yeah, this is, you know, it's got some standout colors. Most of them are kind of not a great payout on there, but if you need an extra something, you're out of something somewhere else, it just, you know, the chartreuse is kind of weird. The green is beautiful. Some of the shimmers are beautiful. There's no real cohesive color story here. It's just a bunch of colors thrown in. I don't know where they get leaves out of this because it doesn't look like leaves to me. And I was surprised in the Dollar Tree they had S.H.E Makeup, and this is the Abracadabra Makeup, and it's awful. It's a waterproof mascara. It didn't work very well as either waterproof or a mascara. So I talked about this in my Sephora sale, and I said I liked it because I did. Then I went out on a very hot, humid afternoon yesterday, and this smeared all over the place. It smeared all over my upper lid. It smeared underneath my lashes. It did not pass the heat and the humidity test. It's going back. This is the Makeup Forever, the ProfessionALL, it's called, ProfessionALL, A-L-L. It is a duo-sided mascara. It's expensive. One side is, this is the volumizing side. And then you've got this side is the lift and lengthen side. And I loved it. I thought it looked just fine. I compared it with the Caliray and the Tower 28. It looked really good, just like those. But it didn't last like those do. So it's a baddie. And so I'm sorry if any of you went out and bought this after I said it was nice, because if you live in a hot zone or you have humidity, this is not going to work for you. But it does make a nice big old honking lash. So the Caliray comes in a set with an eyeliner, and so I just want you to know that the eyeliner from Caliray is wonderful. I mean, you can use it. Let me just see if I can do a tight line here for you. Let me do a tight line. So it stays put, and it reminds me so much of the Urban Decay liners because it is probably made in the same factory as the Urban Decay 24/7s. So the Caliray, wonderful eyeliner. It stays put as a tight lining eyeliner. So, and I still love Urban Decay liners. I still have my Game of Thrones one, the Dragon's Breath, I think it's called, something like that. Gee, I hate to waste it. What a wonderful show that was. Okay, so yeah, Caliray, the set that has the mascara and the eyeliner on it, it's worth getting because you get this beautiful liner. It stays put in your tight line, and you get this wonderful mascara. So totally recommend that. Speaking of infomercial, I got this set. And I'll show it to you. It's Comper, and what it is a this is one of those devices, and a lot of people talk about them. It's a device that you put it against your face and it sends pulses, electric pulses, to inspire collagen growth. It's probably around $400. I took it out to look at it and I read the instructions, and the instructions scared me so much that I decided not to use it. And I wrote to the company and I said, it says you can't use this if you have metal fillings. It says you can't use this if your face has other products of any kind on it, or you could risk electrocuting yourself. And there were so many don't do this if this is then, and I have the metal fillings from the 60s. I'm sorry, I still have some of my teeth from the 60s with metal fillings, and this won't work for me. So, you know, I'll throw it out there to you. If any of you want this, want to try it, it's supposed to send electric pulses to help your skin. It's a $400 machine. You can put I'll try it somewhere in your comments. Just put I'll try it in your comments and I will pick a winner and send this to one of you. I'm not going to talk about it. I just think it's dangerous. And it's not worth it to me to get paid. They were going to pay me like $500 to talk about it. And I'm not going to. I'm not going to talk about who they are. I'm not linking it below. I'm just going to say that, you know, I get a lot of PR either sent to me or offered to me that I don't like, and you don't hear about it. So this isn't my job. And I think maybe that makes a difference. You know, I'm just not into this for the money. And some people love makeup and they're doing what they love and they're getting paid. And there's some people that are just making money. So I just want you to be able to trust me and know that things that I talk about, if I do like them, I really mean it. I'm not being paid for it. And I am offered payments of up to $5,000 for some of the videos. If I do just an exclusive video on one product, I'm offered a lot of money. And I don't do that. I don't take money. And it's like, it's crazy, yeah, to say no to money, but I will not do a sponsored video. And you'll hear other creators complaining because they have to read a script. They have to have it up by a certain time. They have to say certain things about the product. They can't really be as honest as they want to be. And so I don't trust that. And when I see paid promotion on somebody's video, little red flags go up. So anyway, I tried this from e.l.f. Speaking of brows, this is the brow lift from e.l.f. I'm not sure I really like it. You stick the brush in the top. It's this gooey jelly stuff. You stick your brush in the top lightly and then you fan it up on your brows. Don't let your brows hit your skin or they're plastered on there. You can see they look like dead bugs on the windshield. It's really bad. Yeah, it holds probably as well as the Anastasia Beverly Hills gel stuff, but I don't like it. It feels yucky on it. I don't know, I just feel dirty. So okay, yeah, it probably works the way it's supposed to, but you have to be so careful with how you spread it on your eyebrows. And it doesn't have any kind of a tint to it. It's just a clear kind of a hair gel kind of thing for your brow hairs. So I actually don't really like this. I think I like the mascara better than anything. It's so much fun. So yeah, I guess it works. It works just as well as the Anastasia one, but it's just so easy to smear it and get it on your lash to skin, smearing it. And it's a real pain to pull that away from your skin once you get it on there. So, I don't know. I guess I'm just not a huge fan. My lipstick today. Charlotte Tilbury. Pitch Perfect. Fitting, isn't it? The IONI mascara, a real fail. Really bad. Don't even waste your $1.25 on it. It's absolutely awful. It is in the Dollar Tree IONI And this is called the Werewolf Mascara. I don't know why they would call it that. I'm not sure I equate mascara with werewolves. Last thing I want to talk about is nails. And Dolores, the baking diva, she told me about this company that sells nail wraps. Now, you know, they're like the kind of Color Street thing, but they are such a high quality, much higher quality than the drugstore ones. I mean, I have like Dashing Diva, you know, from the drugstore, and they've got some beautiful designs, seasonal designs. But she had told me this company was good. Now, it took them a couple weeks to get to me. That's the only thing I'll have to say. I'm so Amazon spoiled. I really am. What a nice company. They're called Lily and Fox. Lily and Fox. And what they do is they send the nail wraps, and they have this little letter, handwritten letter, thanking you for buying their stuff. You get a file and a little wooden stick to help put it on, a little folded fox. Absolutely adorable. What a nice company. They're only $2.99 per set. You know, when you think of Color Street being like 10 to 15 a set, these are high quality. These are the 3 designs I got. I'm gonna show you. Let's see, this is the first one. Let's see if I can you see it? So cute. And then this one is the marbleized. I thought that would be fun for winter time. And then we've got the red plaid, which I thought, they have beautiful seasonal ones too, but one thing I thought was really unique is they sent me a practice set to try, and that's these. They're ugly, but they're a practice set to try it so I can get used to doing it so I don't ruin the nice sets that I ordered practicing to how you do it. So, and I love these nail wraps. They're the easiest, nicest way. And if you want to, if you have crummy nails, like I have crummy, short, stubby nails, if you want to use like, you know, a fake nail, you can put these nail wraps onto the fake nail and then use your super glue to put them on your nail and then stick them on, and you've got the best of both worlds, really. So I really like them. Lily and Fox is the name. They send you all of these wraps, $2.99 each. They have sales all the time. Absolutely a wonderful company, wonderful nails. I paid my cash money for this. They didn't send this to me, and in fact I complained to them because I was waiting. Amazon spoiled girl here. I was waiting after 4 days. I'm like, where's my order? You know, I was like, come on. And they were really nice, and they said, well, you know, the shipping will take between 10 days and 14 days, and then it came, and then it came with all this stuff and a nice letter, and I don't know, I just feel like now this is a company that cares about you. You're not just a number, you know. Handwritten. It's handwritten. Really nice. So that's Lily and Fox, and I'll link them below. And thank you, Dolores, Baking Diva, for letting me know about them. She's all into them. I've got the ugly practice set on right now. They will be taken off and put, something else will be put on. I love stripping these off. They're so much fun to strip off. It's probably not healthy to do that way, but I peel them off. It's fun. It's one of those weird, satisfying habits that we all have. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything. What else could there be? I will be back with another video. Within the next couple of weeks, I'll have something out for you. And again, you know, with that machine thing, if you're interested in it, put down, I'll try it. And I will pick somebody who's put that in their comments, and they will win it. And I'll send it out to you. And I will not send you a note saying you have to pay postage, okay? When you win something from me, I pay the postage, I send it out, and I will never ask you for money, ever. And never ask my people for money. Speaking of though, some of you have been giving me comment money. I mean, $50 here or there, $10 here or there, and oh my gosh, how wonderful are you? Anyway, you guys are wonderful. I learned so much from you, and you really validate me in many ways. You are my virtual family, so thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you have a happy and safe week, and enjoy the last of the autumn blooms, the rusty leaves, as my mom says. And I will be back at you pretty soon with another video. Take care, everybody. Toodles.